Welcome to the GoalZero Toolbox Talk series. Today's Toolbox Talk: handling gas cylinders. Compressed gas cylinders present a variety of hazards due to their pressure or their content. There is also potential simultaneous exposure to both mechanical and chemical hazards. Compressed gases may be flammable or combustible, toxic, reactive, inert, explosive, corrosive, acidic or basic, and reactive. Compressed gas cylinders have very high internal pressures, in some cases up to 2,500 pounds per square inch. Exposing these cylinders to heat, knocking them over, or allowing them to become part of an electric circuit can contribute to weakness in the cylinder wall or damage to the valve. Such careless actions or damage can cause the cylinder to tip over onto the user, causing a contusion or crushing injury. The cylinder wall ruptures and explodes, sending metal shrapnel flying into the air. The valve becomes broken off, rapidly releasing all the gas contents and possibly spinning out of control or becoming airborne. Each compressed gas cylinder has unique hazards based on its contents. An incident involving the release of flammable, corrosive, explosive, toxic, or a combination of these gases could cause harm to human health. Some gases are inert, but do not confuse this with being safe. Proper storage of gas cylinders is paramount to the safety and health of anyone using compressed gas cylinders. Follow these simple guidelines to ensure that cylinders are guarded against damage. Store cylinders upright, in well-ventilated areas, and out of inclement weather. Place cylinders in a location where they will not be subject to damage, heat, or electrical contact. Do not store cylinders in exits or egress routes, like public hallways or other unprotected areas. Store gases with the same hazard class in the same area as per legislated requirements. Mark the storage area with proper precautionary signs, such as no smoking, fuel gas storage, or oxidizer storage. Properly secure tanks to a stable object, using chains, straps, or cages. Fix or secure tanks at approximately 2/3 the height of the cylinder. Secured above the midpoint but below the shoulder. Never store acetylene cylinders on their sides. Completely close the valves and keep the valve protection caps on cylinders when not in use or attached to a system. Keep oxygen cylinders at least 20 feet away from all flammables, combustible, or incompatible substances. Store empty cylinders separately from full cylinders. Ensure that empty tanks are labeled or tagged, indicating that the tank is empty and that the valves are closed with the protective cover in place. Most accidents or injuries involving cylinders happen when moving or handling gas cylinders. Use the right equipment, follow the correct procedures, and use enough personnel to lift or move cylinders to avoid personal injury and cylinder damage. Keep cylinders upright and away from heat, sparks, fire, physical damage, or electrical circuits to avoid rupture. Clean valves of any dust or dirt before attaching the regulator, and always use the correct regulator for the specific gas intended. Never force connection fittings and do not tamper or alter the regulators. Stand off to the side of the cylinder when opening a valve. Inspect the regulator and cylinder valves for grease, oil, dirt, and solvent.